Hi everyone, welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present. Thank you for doing the work. Thank you for loving yourself, healing yourself, showing up, being present, continuing to not give up, continuing to be dedicated, continuing to have determination, ambition, love, loyalty, and dedication to yourself and your journey. Thank you so much. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for you being here, your place on this earth. I'm so grateful you are here. This is healing for you. It's healing for me. I'm so grateful to be here to help you to serve. Okay, it's absolutely an honor to be here. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this. Today's pick a card. We're diving into what makes you limitless. Okay, you are limitless, regardless of what you've been told, regardless of the programming, regardless of beliefs that you have. You are limitless. We are all limitless. We are all limitless beings. We are all here to unravel ourselves deeper and unlock ourselves deeper to become our best version. And your best version is limitless. You could do anything. There are no limits to you and what you are here to do. Okay, so this is about activating you further. This is about activation. This is about integration, and for you to become more self-aware of your power, your gifts, what you're here to do, and what makes you limitless, what makes you who you are. Okay, pile 1, we have Moon. Pile 2, Medicine Guardian. Pile 3, Guardian Angel. Okay, timestamps are linked below. If you feel guided to choose more than one pile, follow your intuition. Feel free to do so. Okay, there are no limits here. There's no rules here. Trust yourself. Okay, timestamps are linked below. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information is below as well. Thank you, and I'll see you in your reading. Hi, pile 1. Welcome. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for showing up for yourself. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? Moon. What makes you limitless? Pile 1, okay? Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I gotta wipe this off. I just put some oil on my hands, and some of it got on the card, okay? But let's get back to this. All right. Let's tap in. What makes you limitless? Okay, so pile 1, moon phases are very essential and important for you to tap into your limitless abilities, okay? The moon phases. The moon changes its phase every 2 to 3 days. Really tap into the cycles of the moon, okay? So when the moon is in certain signs, it changes from signs, from astrological signs. Like as I'm filming this, we just had a full moon in Aries. So now we've moved into the moon being in Taurus, okay? And I think it's in void, of course, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But the moon phases are extremely important for you to tap into your limitless potential and abilities here. Using the moon and the energy of the moon to just really, because you get a lot of intuitive downloads and you channel a lot of information through the moon cycles, okay? So really like studying the moon cycles is going to be different for everyone. Everyone is different. However, using the moon to help you dive deeper into your gifts and your talents, and many of you, your ancestral lineage does rituals around the moon cycles. So that's something for you to really kind of tap into as well. Okay. Some of you need to like dance under the moon, or like just, sit and be present with the moon. That also helps you to get that energy to just channel through you, because many of you are a divine channel here for pile 1. And so you're extremely intuitive. you have the energy to raise your vibration and frequency to get very deeply high. You may even be a water sign here, but again, you don't have to be. It doesn't matter here. Let's not get caught up on the signs. But what I'm saying is like, you're extremely, extremely, extremely intuitive. And so the moon cycles and the phases, doing some studying around that, and astrology, studying astrology and how that connects to you and your journey. Like, for example, again, today the moon phase is in Taurus, okay? So that's Venus energy. So we have double Venus energy. We have Libra, the sun is in Libra, the moon is in Taurus. So it's a day for like creativity. It's a Venus day. Okay, so it's about that creativity. It's about that feminine energy. It's about that passion. It's about indulging. It's about sensory, but indulging, but still, keeping things at a certain point. But it's about, like, I'm going to eat a good meal today. I may drink some wine today. Like, it's, get in tune with the energy. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Pal One. Like, this is how you get more tapped into your limitless potential and abilities here. Really getting in tune. And the moon is going to help you. But let's get some more. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. 10 of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, what makes you limitless? So, okay, many of you is like this. It's like you have so much limitless potential that you don't even, I feel like you don't see it, or it's like, it's almost just like it's hidden. Many of you, it's your mind, okay? Your mind is what makes you limitless. What do I mean by that? Meaning, like, there's so many things that you've been programmed to believe about yourself. And this is not just this lifetime, but this is like past lives as well, okay? But I'm just going to speak right now for this lifetime. There's so many things that you've been programmed to believe about yourself that are just not true. Many of you, again, you're very intuitive. You're very empathic. I'm getting like extreme empathic energy. You're very sensitive. So for many of you, people project their own energy onto you, their own self-judgment, their own self-criticism, their own inadequacies. They project that energy onto you. And because you absorb a lot of energies from so many different people, you may have believed you may have taken those energies on to believe that this is who you are, and to believe the things that people have told you or made you believe. You thought that that was who you are. Many of you have had to shed, or you are shedding, so much of the layered programming and the beliefs about yourself that were just not true. And this is why, by doing that, you're able to tap more into your limitless abilities. Because a lot of your limitless abilities, a lot of that is in the mind space, the mental body. It's like, it's almost just like, it really, like that saying is like, what is that saying? I can't think of it, but it's something to the effect of like, if you believe it's real, it's real. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that for a second, but it's a saying. But anyway, it's within your mind, okay? It's like, basically, it's like, you have believed so many things about yourself that are not true, okay? And this has been going on for years. For many of you, it's been since childhood. And you've believed these things, and you've held it. You've held on to it. You've conditioned yourself to feed it. It's like seeds were planted, and something would happen within the childhood or just within your journey. And it's like, damn, that person was right. Or yeah, this, grade in school, this test supports my belief that I'm not good enough, that I'm not smart enough, that I don't know what I'm doing. Things like that. Like things would happen, okay? Just circumstantial situations would happen to support the beliefs of the seeds that have been planted. And what makes you limitless is about breaking all those beliefs, all those molds, all that programming, all those things that have been projected onto you or the seeds that have been planted within you, breaking all of those things and shattering it. It's like shattering it with your own beliefs that you're reprogramming into yourself. This is about planting new seeds within your mind. New seeds of I can do anything. I believe in myself. I believe I am this. I believe I am that. Completely reprogramming your mind to believe this new version of yourself. And then life will support your beliefs. Life will support the new thoughts, the new beliefs, and also protecting your energy in the interim so people cannot put their own projections because you know yourself, know thyself. People cannot project onto you with their, their lack thereof, their inadequacies, their insecurities. Because if they project it onto you, it's just going to bounce right back onto them because energetically you're protecting yourself because you know yourself. You know what time it is. You know what it is. You know if someone is trying to project onto you some type of judgment or criticism, like let's just say around your intelligence. You know you're intelligent. Yeah, you may not know everything. No one knows everything. That's okay, but you could certainly learn about it. And you have the resources to support whatever it is that you're trying to do. So it's like you knowing yourself, you being self-aware, and you protecting your energy and reprogramming your thoughts. And life will support what you think. Your mind is limitless. Now let's find out some more here, okay? That was really powerful there, Pawan. Let's find out some more. Okay, look at this. Hunter, and we just had, again, I cannot, with the moon here, the moon is so important for you guys because we just had a full moon in Aries, and that's the Hunter full moon. This is your energy. This is what makes you limitless. Let's get some more. Knight, be brave and honest. Okay, Hunter, track down your fears and desires, okay? Spring, see your seeds grow. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. This is so powerful. This is so powerful, okay? I just feel it right here. Pile 1, cycles are so important for you. The seasons changing, the phases of the moon. Many of you are incredible shapeshifters. I don't know if you know this or not. That's another thing that makes you so limitless. Your ability to shapeshift, your ability to be flexible, your ability to adapt. Many of you are so adaptable, so mutable, but this is about being mutable in a positive way. This is about shapeshifting in a positive, high vibrational way. This is not about the lower vibrational shadow side of shapeshifting, okay? Because when we look at shapeshifting, a lot of times people, because everything has a duality here on earth, people will try to make shapeshifting into something that's negative, something that's nefarious. Shapeshifting is not nefarious. It's all in the way you use these things, okay? You have limitless potential in shapeshifting, but shapeshifting for the light, the positive, high vibrational sides of this. Many of you are such incredible manifestors and incredible shapeshifters, and this is all within your mind space, within the mental body. But the cycles are so important for you. What makes you limitless? The fact that you know how to use the elements and the elemental and the earth energy. Many of you, it's like, if you get in tune with these moon cycles and the cycles of life, you could literally do whatever. You could literally, I don't want to use that word. You can literally mind over matter. You are mind over matter. Okay? You may need to watch this reading more than once because this is going to be very integrating and activating for you. You're literally mind over matter. Literally, you can bend reality to your will. Literally. You have the ability to do that. Literally. and I hear the siren. Archangel Michael is trying to show you how to do it. Okay, Archangel Michael is trying to, this is the sword of truth. This is the truth. You have the ability to bend reality to your will. But this is about bending reality to your will in a positive, high vibrational of the light. We're not talking about of the dark. We're not talking about doing spells, to manipulate people, to hurt people, to cause people pain, to cause people to be on darker timelines. I'm talking about bending things for your will for the highest good of all. Okay, and you are included in that. Okay, because when we get to talking about these type of things, it's so attractive, right? Because it's like you feel so like powerful. We are powerful. Innately, we really are. You know, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but you know, we come here, we forget everything. You know, this society makes us feel like we're just powerless and we don't have any type of control. But when we feel like we do get some type of control, right? For some of us, it can feel scary because it can feel like you don't know whether you're being abusive to your own power, or you don't know. It's just so many layers and it can be so nuanced, okay? But with this situation, what makes you limitless is the fact that you have that hunter energy within you. And many of you, it's like your ancestors, you have ancestors here that are like, I want to say ancestors of the land, okay? It's like your ancestors, there's some specific things from their lineage, from your lineage, okay, that they're trying to teach you about the powers within your lineage, to dive deeper, to unlock yourself deeper, because many of you are already like, either you're unlocked or you're getting there, okay? Like you are steadfast on this journey. You're not drinking the Kool-Aid. You're really seeing past the veil. You know what I mean? Like you're doing the work. Like you're seeing how things can work for you. So you're probably, if you're still with this reading, you're vibing with what I'm saying here. You're getting what I'm saying. So it's like your limitless potential is literally untapped. But it's like you haven't really tapped in yet. Like you just started scratching the surface. Like you don't even see how deep this really goes. Like I feel like for many of you, it's like you've been seeing results and you're like, damn, this is wild. This is crazy. And it's like what's coming through is like you just started. Like your limitless potential is so hidden, but it's like you're getting closer to unlocking your treasure chest. That's really what this is, Pawan. And it's like you have that hunter energy. You have that warrior energy. You have many of you carry a lot of wisdom, okay? And it's like this is what makes you limitless, because you know, like many of you are figuring out that within your mind, again, mind over matter, it's like your mind can control and dictate anything. And you're starting to see how attractive your mind is, how attractive your thoughts are. And when I say attractive, meaning you think something and then there it is. You're starting to tap into it, because really and truthfully, you're tapping into, or you're going to begin this. Maybe you are not there yet, but you're going to begin to tap into who you really are. And this is what I mean about knowing yourself. And I hope that this is really activating. Like I'm not even, like just now I was just channeling. I wasn't even looking at the cards. Like, I mean, I looked at the cards when I first put them out, but many of you are so connected to the stars. You're so connected to different galaxies. You're so connected to different dimensions. Like there's a lot of energy of earth and air here, okay, regardless of your sign. And this is why getting back to elemental, getting into the elements, getting into the astrology, getting into the cycles, because many of you have spiritual star families here. Like you could identify as a star seed, you don't have to, but you have family from different places within the universe that's trying to teach you and show you, because it's already within you. This is about you knowing yourself, you remembering. You have to remember. And in order to remember, you have to use the energy to help you. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, you could try your best. Like, you could do the work all day long, but if the energy is not supporting it and you're not ready, it's not going to come down. So this is what makes you limitless. This is like using the energy to support whatever it is that you're trying to tap into, and trusting that it's going to come when it's supposed to come. And by you using that energy, meaning you're using what's happening here on the earth, the cycles. Okay, it's fall right now. Using the energy of fall. What does that represent? You know, tapping into that. Using the energy from the moon cycles. Okay, tapping into that. Studying your natal chart. Using that as a moving document, a moving blueprint to help you unlock even further. Because many of you, again, the stars, earth and air, is like extremely important for you. And you not being afraid to track down your fears and your desires and honoring your desires. Many of you, it's like your ancestors were just like beasts. Like, when I say beast, I'm meaning that in the most complimentary way. Like, they ruled the land. This is why I keep hearing ancestors of the land. It's something here. Some of you, it's like your ancestors, and I'm hearing just like, wow, I just have chills. It's like your ancestors ruled so many lands, and like they had their land, and like, you know, they cherished their land. Many of you need to, I don't know, this is a side message, but I have to tell you what's coming down when it comes down. Like, many of you, your ancestors are going to be guiding you to own your own land or have some land, because there's something here about ancestors of the land that is very prominent for this pile. And this is very deep, and it's very like something that, because your ancestors need you to be like sitting outside. This is also what helps you tap more into your limitless potential and what makes you limitless. Like, being able to sit outside and just lay outside and let them pour that energy down. Again, that elemental aspect. This is really deep. Wow. Okay, now let's find out how you could tap in even more. Okay, I feel like I was already going there, but you know, I don't control these messages. It just comes down the way it's going to come down here. And, you know, we're here to just allow it. We're here to receive it. So let's find out Pile 1. How could Pile 1 become unlock even deeper? What do they need to do to tap in even more to their limitless potential? Okay, look at that. I was just talking about getting outside, okay? Get outside, move your ass, okay? Let's find out. You are giving away your power. Look at this. Okay, fuck fear, and you need a good fucking cry. So, this is the message that's coming through for you, okay? How can you unlock yourself deeper? Right now, it's time to say, this is what we were talking about. The seeds that have been planted within you, those fear-based thoughts, those projections, those things that were not true. It's time to say, fuck fear. Track down your fears and your desires. Fear and desire can't exist together, because desires, that's love. Fear is fear. They just cannot coexist. You have to say, fuck fear. You have to be ready to do things that you've never done before. You have to be ready to tap into this limitless potential. You have to know you're limitless. Know yourself. Know thyself. Fuck fear. These are the things, like, every day you may have to get up and say, that needs to be a part of your affirmations. Fuck fear. I'm going to do this. I am this, you know, and start really affirming that within yourself. This is who you are. You need a good cry. This is what your ancestors want you to do. They need you to be more of the land, whatever that means for you. I just keep hearing ancestors of the land, okay? Again, tapping into that earth element and the air element here. But you need a cry. You need to cry it out. You need to release it. Many of you have been practicing forgiveness, practicing healing, practicing letting it go. Get a good cry in to release it. okay, to really release it and really let it go. You are giving away your power, okay? Let me read the back. You are a badass, act like it. This is this is what was you, this is you, and this is your ancestors. Act like it. It's no more giving your power away. It's no more, believing what those people said, believing those situations, believing the circumstances of the past. This is here, this is now. You are a badass. It's time to act like it. Fuck fear. This is not real. It doesn't exist. You are this is what I was saying. You haven't even tapped into your limitless potential. You're just scratching the surface. It's so much deeper than you really realize. And your ancestors, they were in that limitless energy. That limitless energy, they were in that energy. And they were running it. So you have to move and act the way, you have to act like that, because that energy runs through your blood. This is your bloodline here, okay? And finally, you have to get outside. You have to move. You have to get outside, get grounded, move your body, get connected to the earth, connected to the elements, the water, the air, the sun, get connected, okay? This is going to help you tap into those energies even deeper and tap into your potential on a deeper level. If no one told you that they love you today, I love you. You are a badass, okay? You could do anything that you want to do. Affirm yourself, support yourself, know yourself, love yourself, accept yourself. This is you. This is you. Get into this limitless energy, because that is who you are. You are limitless. Don't let anyone or anything tell you anything different. I love you. I will see you next time. Thank you. Hi, Pal 2. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your love and your support. I'm so grateful that you are here. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information, okay? What makes you limitless, Pile 2? Many of you, what makes you limitless? You have it's something with all this green here is your heart chakra. Your heart chakra is very beautiful, very bright, you have a huge heart. You have a huge heart chakra. Your heart chakra is of course, all of our chakras are extremely important. However, many of you, your heart chakra is the thing that makes you limitless. What you're able to feel, how you intuitively integrate the truth, how you understand who you are, understand the world, understand people. All of these things are really operating for you out of your heart chakra, your heart center, okay? This is what makes you limitless, operating from a place of love. When you operate from love, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. Operating from a place of love and acceptance, unconditional love and radical acceptance, unconditionally loving yourself, humanity, life, animals, the earth, all that supports, okay, all that is, and accepting yourself and others. This is what makes you limitless. This is how you're able to tap into your own abilities, those limitless abilities that you don't even see. Many of you, people consider you an earth angel, or you have the potential to be an earth angel. You have the potential to be very healing and guiding and loving for many people, supportive of many people. Many of you have physical features as well that supports your limitless potential and abilities, particularly within your hair and your skin, okay? Something about you physically that really, and I see 111 on the clock, something about your physical appearance really adds to your limitless potential. Some of you have a unique beauty, you're different looking, but you're not different in a bad way, but your features are very different, but it's striking. It is absolutely beautiful, but you're not that, some of you have a very unique look, okay? And this is again about you. And the more you love and accept your physical appearance, your inner beauty, your outer beauty, this is how you become more limitless, because you see yourself in others and others see themselves in you. Many of you have this mirror effect, you know? People, they look at you and they see themselves, like you have this connectedness that you have with people. It's very deep. It's very much like you are able to mirror to them what they need, and they are able to mirror to you what you need. And it's like this reciprocal mirror energy thing going on here that's very loving and kind and gentle. But it's something with your hair, it's something with your physical appearance, it's something with your uniqueness. And for many of you, I feel like this has been difficult for you to accept and love your beauty. But the more you do that, the more you're able to tap into your limitless abilities here. And let's find out some more. The Emperor. Knight of Cups. Many of you really look good, okay? There's something about your physical appearance, and you may not feel like you look good, but you have this striking beauty. Some of you may know you look good, but some of you, I feel like you struggle with that. Please don't. You're so beautiful. Like, you're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, you're so beautiful. And it's like you have your own beauty. It's something about your hair. It's some of you may be really tall. It's something about your look that's just like, like it just looks so good. Okay, let's find out some more. Two of Pentacles, Judgment. Yeah, many of you, you're on a serious ascension journey. Yeah. Page of Wands, Eight of Wands, and Nine of Cups. Wow. Many of you haven't even tapped in. Like, you have no idea. Many of you, it's like, what I'm getting here is like, you have no idea how limitless you are. Many of you, I feel like, are successful, or, you know, you've been able to do well. You've been able to do well in the material world, you know, like things like that. But it's like either you've been bored, or you haven't been satisfied, or there's just something missing. And for many of you, you have not even tapped into like your limitless potential. Like, you may have felt like because you've been successful, you've been doing your thing, you know what I mean? You've been moving, shaking, you've been, you know, making moves that have worked out for you. Because many of you, I feel like either something here with strategy, is something here with chess, is something here with like mental strategy and like mental games. And I'm not saying games in a negative way, not at all, because many of you are very I see that chess piece here too. Many of you are just really good with like mental strategy, okay? And you like to take risks. You may even like to gamble, but that's not what this reading is about. Let's tap into your limitless potential. You're limitless. Like, what makes you limitless is the fact that you don't know you're limitless, okay? You may have thought that you were limitless, but I feel like that was more of an egoic way. Now you're starting to tap more into your spirituality or your divinity or whatever that is for you, whatever that means for you, okay? You're becoming more self-aware of yourself in a grounded perspective and not in an egoic way. And now you're starting to see things from a different angle and a different perspective, okay? Because you are ascending. You're ascending past who you were, who you knew yourself to be 5 years ago, 1 year ago, hell, 1 week ago, 1 day ago. Okay, many of you are ascending very fast here, very rapidly. And the more you connect with yourself, okay, the more you connect with yourself and your own beauty, your own divinity, your own purity. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to be honest here. Some of you may have done things in the past that were just not the best decisions. And you know that now. You know what I mean? Like, you know the things that you've done in the past, they weren't the best decisions, but you needed to do what you had to do at that time. There's no judgment here, okay? You had to do what you had to do at that time, whether this was about survival, whether this was about something, a risk that you took, and you know, you were fine with it. You're just not that person anymore. You see life from a totally different angle. Now it's time to tap into those limitless abilities through divinity and purity, because this is what you're moving into, okay? many of you, like I said, I'm definitely getting a successful energy, but it was like success of compromising my morals or compromising my divinity or compromising myself for money or compromising, again, those parts of myself that needed to survive in doing things that I may not want to do for money, but this is what I wanted. And I needed money. So I chose to do what I had to do at the time. But now you're seeing that this is another chance. This is a new opportunity. Let's change the narrative. Let's switch it up. Let's not do things out of that place anymore. Let's do things from a different angle. And now you're going to tap into freedom. Your limitless energy and potential, this is the freedom. Many of you have had money. Many of you have had the cars, or you've had jewelry, or you've had just houses or things like that, like a lot in the material. But it's like something was missing. Something just still didn't connect. It felt good with that money in the bank. It felt good to be in this house, but it's still something that's still missing. There's a part that still does not feel good, doesn't feel complete. Now it's like, okay, those things, maybe they do still matter, maybe they don't. Of course, when people say, like, I'm not trying to go off on a tangent here, but it's like people say, like, oh, like, for example, when I first went through my awakenings, I was like, oh, these things don't matter. These things of the earth, they don't matter anymore. I'm spiritual now. I know what matters. But in reality, I had to get grounded. I had to say to myself, no, money does matter. Money is an energy and it does matter. No, cars do matter, but I had to find that balance. And I feel like this is what you're trying to find now. And this is how you're going to tap more into that limitless energy that you really haven't tapped into, because you're going to see that you have freedom. You're going to be free of the heart, free of the mind, free of the soul. Okay, and this freedom is going to afford you anything that you want. But some of you, money may not be a thing. It could be a thing, whatever it is for you. Whatever it is, you're going to be able to have it because you're going to be operating from love. You're going to be operating from a place of divinity, from purity, from loving yourself so you can love others. So you don't have to manipulate people. You don't have to use money as a tool to control people or use money as leverage to do the things that you were able to do. Again, money is important, but money is an energy just like anything else. So it's like you operating from a place of love will give you that limitless energy to really move about however you want, where it's like, I hope this makes sense, where it's like money, again, is important, but it's like there's an overflow of that. So it's like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I hope this makes sense. I hope I'm making sense and I'm clear. But let's find out some more, because this is really like, many of you are coming into a totally different phase of your life. Like something is just getting ready to click for you. And the switch is getting ready to click to like a new chapter, or the light bulb is getting ready to come on. There's something prominent that's getting ready to happen that is like everything's going to integrate at once for you. If it hasn't already been integrating, I feel like it has been, but something is getting ready to happen where it's like, bam, okay, here it is. Okay, everything makes sense. Okay, eagle, see from a higher perspective. Mirror, didn't I just say you guys are like a mirror? This is so, I don't see these cards. This is so wild. But anyway, mirror guardian, take time to reflect. And you may be seeing these animals too. Autumn, release the old and rest. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay, many of you are earth angel. This keeps coming up, okay? And there's something again about your beauty, okay? Like, I don't know what you think of yourself, but please start seeing yourself as such a beautiful person, because you really are. Like, many of you have just some striking beauty here. There's something just very like, and it's like the higher your vibe gets, the more beautiful you are. Some of you could have tattoos. You don't have to have tattoos, but there's something here that's very unique and divine. Like many of you are divine beauty. Like there's something so divine about your beauty. And it's like your beauty is a gift. Some of you may have even been bullied when you were younger. Like people may have called you ugly, or people may have pointed out like features of yours, like, oh, you have an ugly nose, or oh, you have a big head, or, they tried to make you feel bad. And it's like, this is where this limitless potential lies, because it's like many of you have this different, unique beauty to you, and it's obvious the more you love yourself. It becomes more obvious to others because, again, you have a mirror. You are a mirror. So it's like if you don't feel like you're beautiful, you're mirroring that feeling of not feeling beautiful to someone else. So someone else is going to look at you the way you look at yourself. If you look in the mirror and you see a person that you don't think is beautiful, then other people are going to call you or think this is not, you know what I mean? Like people think I hope this makes sense. It's like because you are a mirror, people think what you think of yourself, if that makes sense. Okay? So it's like when they look at you, they see what you see, if that makes sense. Okay? So you really tapping into your beauty and loving yourself unconditionally, that's it. The more you do that, and it has to be from a divine place. Like it's not a fake it till you make it situation. Not at all. This is not fake it till you make it. This is not believe it until it kind of feels real, or tell myself this and yeah, it kind of feels real. No, this is like you really have to feel it. Like you really have to feel it. You really have to know it. You really have to look at yourself in the mirror and really tell yourself you're beautiful and really mean it from your heart, from the heart space. The more you do that, the more limitless you become. The more you could do anything because everything is going to change. Your physical features are going to change. Like you're going to see yourself. I mean, I'm just using this as an example here, but something like this, something ethereal. A person that is ethereal, a person that is divine, a person that is so unique, so beautiful beyond words. That's really what this is. And it's like the more you're able to do that, the more you're able to tap into your gifts and your abilities. Everything just transforms. And then it's like, look, you have angel wings. They just come out of nowhere. And this is how people see you because many of you are a guardian. You are an earth angel. You're here to protect earth. You're here to protect others. And you're here to help. And it's like you have this beauty within you that's very activating to other people because it's like you're not that, like you're unique. I mean, we all are unique, but you are unique. So it's like the more you tap into that, loving and accepting yourself, the more other people will tap into that energy. And then it's just like that energy is just felt and that activates you more and more and more and more. It activates your own energy, your own power, and you ascend. And the more you ascend, the more limitless you become. The more you rise, the more you come into those higher vibrational energies and frequencies where you are just completely tapped in and unlocked. Many of you are supposed to be soaring like an eagle. Like you are supposed to be flying high all the time. Many of you are extremely high vibrational. You're supposed to be very high vibrational. Okay. And I feel like this is what you're coming back to because we saw this card here. What is it? This card here. This is how you're supposed to be. You see this? It's like her body is here on the ground, but this is where her energy is also here. The more your vibration, your frequency. So this is about, let me get back to this because I feel like, I'm not trying to control this message, but I'm trying to stay on track, but I don't want to control it. But so much is coming down and I don't want to stop the flow here. But let me look at the cards here and focus in. Okay. So I hope you're vibing with this. How to. But let's get back into this. What makes you limitless? The fact you have the ability to fly like an eagle. You have the ability to just be free and to fly. You have the ability to see things from an extremely high perspective. Like I was saying, many of you are meant to be very high vibrational, meaning your natural vibrational point is high. Many of you have felt like have grown up in very tough circumstances, and your childhood created a lot of low vibrational energies and frequencies. And because you have that mirroring effect with people, you just absorbed a lot of that energy that you saw. Because not only do you have a mirroring effect with people, but you just have it with just, reality, like Earth, So it's like if you are seeing, like, your mirroring ability is really deep. I don't know, I don't feel like I've ever given a message about this. This feels new, but you see how she's like looking at the galaxy or looking at other dimensions here. It's like I'm seeing, like, some of you grew up seeing people getting killed or like seeing people on drugs. So it's like you saw that and you still see these things. Like, you may still see these things. You may have nightmares. You may have night terrors. You may have, like, that energy is still within you. You have to reflect on it and you have to, like, release it, because I'm getting that for some of you. This may not be for all. And you see again the wings. Many of you are earth angels here, okay? But some of you, the things that you saw in childhood, you have to find a way to release it. You have to reflect on it. You have to make peace with it and release it, because many of you still see this because you've got that mirroring energy within you. So it's like you're still seeing the things that you saw in childhood because it was traumatic and it traumatized you, okay? And so that energy is still within you because it's like mirrored into your subconscious. This was really deep. I don't think I've ever given a message like this. Like, this is some new shit for me, even tapping into. So it's like I'm just seeing a child here, just seeing like sirens and like violence and like these terrible things going on, and that's still within your subconscious, and that's still creating blocks because you still see it, you still feel it. And again, some of you may be having nightmares about this, but some of you saw people getting killed at a very young age. So you're going to have to find a way to make peace with this and understand that, not have resentment for seeing things like that, because you can have resentment around that because it's very traumatic, but that's still there and it's creating blocks. But many of you have this incredible heart chakra, an incredible third eye chakra, and it's like, and this is why they're saying release the old, because you have this mirroring energy again. So you, like, the things, everything that you've seen, it's like many of you may have a photographic memory, like you document everything, okay? Like, I'm just picking up, this is what also makes you limitless, but it's like, it's a lot of that old that's still in there where the new can't come in and ground, like new positive energy, the high vibrational energy. Many of you grew up in low vibrational circumstances. And so that photographic energy or that mirroring energy that you have, that photographic memory, needs to start documenting positive situations to help you tap in even deeper and tap in even further, okay? And that's about healing that heart, healing the heart chakra, and clearing out, because it's like your third eye is incredibly strong and incredibly gifted. And the fact that your third eye is able to see the future, the past, the present, other dimensions, other galaxies all at one time. It's like your third eye, if you don't know how to energetically protect yourself, your third eye is just out there wandering, picking up on everything. And many of you are very empathic and very sensitive energetically. And so everything that you've seen is still there. So the more you heal the heart and forgive, the more you're able to release that as well, and release that energy from your third eye and your heart chakra. And it will, like, dissolve the blocks that are there, because there are blocks here that's blocking your limitless potential from coming out. But your third eye and your heart chakra, wow. Wow. And seeing your, wow, see, I didn't even know I was hitting the camera here. Sorry about that, guys. Um, this is intense. Like, this is incredible. I don't know what else to say. It's like, this shit is even like, wow, this is wild. I don't think I've ever given a reading like this. Like, this is you. You see everything, literally. And it's all documented there. This is what makes you limitless. But it has to be now shifting into seeing things from a high vibrational perspective, really seeing things from a higher perspective, so you can really use your third eye the way it's supposed to be used. You just didn't know as a child, and then growing up in those circumstances. But you have to see your beauty. You have to see it, okay? Because that mirroring energy, you have to see it for yourself. Now let's get some final messages, okay? How can you tap in even further and become more limitless on your journey? Final messages for Pile 2. Pile 2, please. How could Pile 2 become more limitless? Okay. All right. Look at this. Get the fuck out of your head. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. This is what I was saying. Many of you, and I'm not trying to repeat myself here, but I have to say this. It's like, okay, you've done things for the dark, or you know what it feels like to be on the dark side. You know, like, you know how that feels. Now it's time to cut the light on. It's never too late to cut the light on. It's never too late to cut the light on. It's time to do things for the light. It's time to do things out of divinity, purity, and love. Love is your superpower. Love is what makes you limitless. And through love, your vibration ascends to so many different levels. Again, many of you, you're an earth angel. Hands down, you're an earth angel. Okay? Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. But then this says, eat your fucking vegetables and rebel, okay? How can you become more limitless? You need to become more of a rebel. Some of you, I feel, are already a rebel, okay? You're already tapped into that rebel energy. But this is about being a rebel for the light. This is about being a rebel for the highest good for all, okay? High vibrational situations and love. Not being a rebel for darkness, not being a rebel from a selfish, abusive power energy. Many of you, we know now what makes you limitless, okay? You may need to watch this message again because this reading was really wild, okay? So it was a lot coming down for this pile, really both piles, but this was really amazing. But become more of a rebel. Get more into taking chances of the light. Rolling the dice for the light, rolling the dice for divinity and purity and the highest good for all, not for selfishness, not for exploitation, not for manipulation, not for those type of things, okay? Get out of your head. This is what I was saying. A lot of those things, because you have that mirroring energy, is documented in your mind through your third eye. And you still see those things. So the more you get grounded and come out of your head and get into the heart space, you have to get into the heart space. This is how you become limitless, okay? Really getting into your heart chakra. Many of you, your heart chakra is like, is so enormous because you're an earth angel. You're meant to help people. You're meant to love and guide people. So your heart chakra is more pronounced than others because many of you are highly evolved, okay? So you've been appointed that job. This is a gift. I don't know if you realize this or not. Like, everyone doesn't get this. And this is a gift. This is not something that should be taken lightly. Like, this is absolutely a gift to have that level of a heart chakra, to have earth angel status. Like, this is definitely not just handed out. Like, you had to work for this. And this is about remembering who you are and knowing who you are, okay? So eating healthy food, okay? But having a balance, okay? Having a balance, because some of you may Be kind of like, it's nothing wrong. Like the higher vibrational you get, the more you find yourself not attracting to certain foods and situations, okay? No longer do you desire to have certain things that you used to desire because your vibration is changing, okay? So this is about having a balance though. Okay, like if you decide that you do want to indulge in something, allow yourself to still do that because that's still love. Like food is love, but this is about having that balance and having things in moderation and having things at the vibration where you are and where you're going. Okay, so again, higher vibrational food, higher vibrational situations, because many of you are rising to that. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being an Earth Angel. Thank you for the love that you're sharing with yourself and with others. Please continue to love and accept yourself, cherish yourself, honor yourself, be kind to yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself what you love about yourself because you're so beautiful. So beautiful. Like a beauty. Okay, so if no one has told you that you are beautiful, I'm telling you that you are beautiful, and I hope that you tell yourself that you're beautiful. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Hi, Pal 3. Welcome back to the Divine Healing with Love channel. Welcome back to the capital LOVE tribe. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here. My name is Nicole. Let's get into this, okay? So we have Guardian Angel. You are not alone, okay? What makes you limitless? Pile 3. What makes you limitless? Wow, okay. Many of you have a strong gift with the air element here. You have strong communication abilities, but not only do you have strong communication abilities here on earth, many of you have strong communication abilities within the spiritual realm and within other spaces within the universe, okay? Other star systems, other planets, other galaxies, other dimensions here on earth. Your communication, you're able to communicate with other energies and frequencies on this planet and in the universe, okay? It's not just about planet Earth for you. It's about the universe. You are connected with that. You are tapped in. You're tapped in. Many of you are tapped into your limitless abilities. I have to be honest, okay? Many of you are tapped in. It's like, this is you, okay? Like, this is you. Many of you are really tapped in. I mean, wow. Many of you are like an angel, okay? Like you're guarding. Wow, this is really deep. This every pile has been like amazing. Okay, many of you are like, wow. Many of you are, damn, I don't even know how to quantify what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing. I don't even know how to say this. Wow, this is like, wow. I'm like never lost for words, but god damn, I really feel it right now. Like many of you, and it's like my energy has just like calmed down. I mean, I wasn't like ramped up, but I mean, I don't know if you could like hear it in my voice. I'm just like, many of you are like a breath of fresh air. Like you are, it's like your energy is so soothing, so relaxing, so calming. It's because you have that, your limitless potential is within. Many of you are like this, you have spiritual DNA that's connected to so many different frequencies and energies within this universe. Many of you, you're not even like a hybrid individual. Many of you are like, multi-brid. I don't even, like I said, I don't even know. It's like not even words, really. There's no words here. Like the words are lost on me because there aren't any. I'm seeing it in my mind. I'm seeing it through my third eye. I don't know how to express this in human language, the language here on earth. Like I really, let's get some cards. I don't know. I'm like so perplexed. Like I'm not perplexed. I'm not, but it's like I don't know what words to use. I know what this is. This is like, what did they say? Multiverse? This is beyond multiverse. This is like, you guys are so limitless. Like, you guys are the universe. Many of you know this. Many of you know, like, you have star spiritual DNA encoded, embedded. Many of you are anchoring that within the grid here, within the earth grid here. Like, the type of light codes that you hold, you already know. Like, you already know. You know what this, like, you already know. You know that you're anchoring in the other codes to activate limitless potential in the people that don't know it yet. You already know. You already know. Like, let's find out some more, though. Let's find out some more. Let's just, the Chariot, Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ace of Cups. This is so deep. Wow. This is like, you guys. Wow. Wow. Many of you, it's like, many of you are ascended masters. Many of you are, like, you're so, like, you're limitless. Like, you already know. It's like you discover something new about yourself all the time. But it's like, you're here to show other people they're limitless. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to flow with the energy for this reading, okay? Because I'm channeling this, so I don't control the messages that come down. But I feel like you already know you're limitless. So this is about you you're going to lead this brigade. Like, you're leading this. You are one of the leaders leading this energy within our collective of moving to a place where we all feel this within, because you felt it within for so long. You already have activated this many times over within yourself. Like, you literally hold light codes from, it's like, again, I'm lost on words. This is like beyond, many of you, this is beyond human comprehension. This is beyond like this is straight up language being like, everything is all in my head because there's no words for these things yet. Like, I hope this makes sense. It's like we haven't discovered the proper language to appropriately discuss these type of levels of limitless energy. We're not there yet. Like, we know, but it hasn't been translated. We haven't gotten the activation to translate that totally. Like, it's coming down. If you're vibing with this, you know what I'm talking about, okay? All right, let's find out some more. This is so amazing. This is so amazing. I'm sorry, I just have to take a moment of gratitude. Like, wow. This is fabulous. Okay, Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and Nine of Swords. Okay, this is what I was saying. You are here. What are you here to do? Okay, you are here What makes you limitless? The fact that you know that you're limitless, and the fact that you're going to teach other people how to become this, and the fact that you're going to not only teach other people, but you're so determined and dedicated to this because you've been awarded. It's similar, like this is not like how to, but you've been given the gift of having this ability, having this role here on earth during this amazing time. What do I mean by that? I'm trying to simplify this. And the thing is, let me not even say that. I don't need to simplify anything for you. You know what I'm saying. If you're still here, you know what I'm talking about, okay? Because things are so challenging right now, there's so many challenging timelines right now on earth. To be able to be called at this time of challenge, of division, and we've always had it like this on earth. This is nothing new. You know, people talk about, well, things are so divided right now. Things have always been divided, okay? That's something that we are trying to eradicate at this point. However, we still have a long ways to go, but it doesn't have to feel like that. And the fact that this is your mindset, the fact that you are seeing the potential here on earth. You are seeing the potential in humanity. The fact that you're not giving up. The fact that you love humanity. You believe in humanity. You trust your star family. You trust your soul DNA. You trust the light that you hold that is so unique and so valuable that you continue to get up every single day and keep moving forward and keep being devoted and keep being dedicated although it's challenging, although people talk about you, although people criticize you, although people judge you, although people try to make you feel less than, try to make you feel crazy, try to make you feel like you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Because you continue to keep doing this work. Round of applause. Round of applause. Standing ovation. This is what makes you limitless. The fact that you continue to get up and see the positives, to see the dynamic ability of our humanity, that we're not lost, that we're not as dark, we're not as stupid, we're not as so many of the negative things that are being plugged into the grid. That's not who we are. That's just not who we are. It's not true. And the fact that you continue to not accept that as the truth, it's like I could cry. The fact that you are trying to help free people, to heal people, to show people their own true divinity, their own true purity, and their own true light. The fact that, again, you are not giving up. This is what makes you limitless. And the fact that you not only are you not giving up, but you're still honing in on your craft, and you don't take your mission lightly. You don't take your gifts for granted. You don't take yourself and what you're able to do for granted, and you're so humble. You may have moments where humility does feel a little elusive. You may have some moments where if it could feel like, hey, I can get in my ego real quick and, get braggadocious or get a little out of pocket, but I'm going to rein it back in and keep going. Because you have this mission and you were awarded this mission. And let me just say this is not a light mission at all. But you're dedicated, you're loyal, and you understand that this is a gift. And everyone doesn't get this gift. And everyone is not awarded the gift of this mission. This is what makes you limitless. You are going to free more people than you realize. You are going to give more hope, more inspiration, more empowerment and love to more people than you realize. People will feel like they have a voice. People will feel like they're able to stand up and stand for something and think on their own and, you know, be who they are. This is just too much. Like, I'm just like blown away. Like, this is too much in a good way. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, like fabulous. Okay, what makes you limitless? Water guardian. Look at this. Look how many guardians. So not only are you here to be a guardian of the earth, you're a guardian of the universe. Like, this is beyond earth. This is like, you are here to protect all that is. Like, let that sink in. Like, this is beyond earth. Like, this is, yes, you're here to protect earth as well, but you know that earth is just a speck in all that is. And this is not minimizing anything. This isn't diminishing anything at all. You know that there's more beyond. There's more beyond what we see, and there's more beyond the earth. And earth is not the only thing that needs protecting here. Earth, this is what I'm saying. Many of you are ascended masters. You may be even more higher spiritually ranked than you realize. Everyone doesn't make it to this place. Everyone does not. You may have had resentment towards your mission. You may have resented, the things that you've been having to do, or leadership, the type of leadership that you're being called to. Please do not resent it. Please do not get angry about it, because this is a huge gift. And you are receiving this gift because not only have you earned this gift, but they believe in you. They believe in you and they trust you to do this. And that's that. Like, that literally is that. I can't, like, I cannot, right? Heart guardian. I swear, like, you're just the bodyguard for everything. I can't. Peacekeeper, sun. Like, this can't get even better. Like, this is literally like, wow, pile 3. I'm telling you, you guys are pile 3 soul family. You guys are, each pile is my soul family, but I always feel, because I feel like this is my pile too. Pile 3 is always like, I feel like this will pile 3. You guys are like, yes. Like, we're here. We are here. You guys are like my brothers and sisters, like my people, okay? Guardian of all of that is. You're the guardian of the universe. This is what makes you limitless. You're here to guard so many things. You're literally like the bodyguard. Your soul is like, not on my watch. You protect people. You protect the animals. You protect the earth. You protect other planets. Many of you are astrally traveling more than you realize. You're guiding other people, other frequencies, other energies, other entities in the other realms all the time. You may realize it, you may not, but this is what's happening. And your soul has been given this gift. Your soul has been given this gift to do this. This is a gift. And this is what makes you limitless. The fact that you are able to, like, it takes so much bravery, so much courage, so much love to do the type of work that you're doing. It takes so much to do the type of work that you're doing. And it's like, many of you, what makes you so limitless, the fact that you are so, it's like the dedication. I have to keep going back to this. This is what really makes you so limitless, because it's like, the fact that you're so focused, so ambitious, so dedicated, so loyal to yourself and devoted to your mission, because your mission is all encompassing. Many of you, if you chose this pile, your mission is huge. Your mission is literally inconceivable. It really cannot fully be conceived by the human brain. I mean, like everything is evolving, okay? So it's like in your soul, you know fully everything. But it's like your human brain is still integrating it. Because again, this is not, a lot of this is soul, a lot of this is like energies and frequencies in other places outside of Earth here. So it's like our soul knows, our soul feels it, our soul holds the energy, but our physical body and our physical mind is still here on Earth, still here under the conditions here. So it's like the more you raise your frequency, the more you tap in, okay? Because you're coming fully back to, again, that soul DNA, okay? So it's like, the fact that you're so dedicated to raising your frequency, the fact that you're just so devoted, because again, your mission is just all encompassing. So you're here to protect, you're here to guide. It's like you're protecting and serving and loving and guiding and devoted and showing. And it's like you're literally like the sun. You are the sun in so many people's life. You are a guiding force. You are a force to be reckoned with. Many of you have a polarizing energy as well. And that polarizing energy is also something that we need. It's like everything that you bring, your energy is limitless. Like there's no words. It's like there are just no words for you and who you are. You are the gift that keeps giving. You are legacy. You are, how they say the word wants to be written. You are it. Like, I mean, this is just like, wow. Like I said, I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. I mean, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to really, because there's just no words for this. We just have not gotten there. But it's like, one thing I will say to help you to continue to tap more into your limitless potential, allowing yourself to be loved the way you love. Because the way you love is just unmatched. It's like no other. It is literally like, it's the frequency of love that you hold. It's like, it's that of like source, or the higher power, God, whatever you resonate with, that's like the way you love. Like people feel like that's the type of love that they feel. That's why the sun is here. You are source. You are extension of that. Your love, your energy is an extension of that. And this is why you shine so bright. Your light and your love is limitless, and this is what makes you limitless. Like, it's so bright. It's like it's blinding. And the more you tap into this, the more limitless you will be. But allowing people to love you and to receive love. I'm not saying that, like, okay, as a leader, that there's just I'm not saying that there are some things that you feel like you have to sacrifice. I'm not saying that at all. Not at all. But what I'm saying is, that the way you love and the way you share your light with others is at the level that it is because you are a leader and because you have been given that gift. However, allow people to love you the way that they know how to love. And that may be through giving you a gift. Like, people may feel like, I cannot share the level of energy that you have with me, with you. They can't exchange that. But to help balance it out, let me buy you something. Let me give you a gift. Let me send you something. Something like that. And this is allowing yourself to receive it. And allowing yourself to know that you're deserving of receiving it, although you are a leader, although you are a powerhouse, although you're here to guide and do all the things that you're here to do, that you can be loved and you can receive, and you are worthy of this, regardless of your mission, regardless of everything that you have. Because many of you, just like myself, like I say, I'm on the universe's payroll. Like I get paid by the higher power. That's who pays me. You know, that's who I work for. I know who I work for. That's the payroll that I'm on. So I'm like, the universe, you know, that's how I get paid. The higher power pays me. So you already know that, right? But this is about, again, allowing the people to love you the way that they know how to love, at the level and the frequency that they can do it, because they are more than happy to do it. And they just want to give back to you what you've given to them, because this is you. This is you in their life. You are the sun. Success, happiness, vitality, literally you light up their life. Literally, your love empowers them and makes them feel the love from beyond, because you are an extension of that. You've been given the gift to be an extension of that. So when you share your love, when you share your light, when you share your gifts, they feel it. They feel it. They feel the love. They feel the inspiration. They feel that power. They feel connected to something deeper than they don't even understand. That's what makes you limitless. Okay, I'm like, wow. And then, okay, let go of the need to be right. So what makes you limitless? Again, the fact that you can take accountability. And if you have had difficulty with that, continue to take more accountability and continue to look at yourself from a higher perspective and hold yourself accountable, because you are a leader and you've been given the gift. Everyone may not hold you accountable, but you have to hold yourself accountable. As a leader in the position that you are in, you have to hold yourself accountable, because if you don't hold yourself accountable, the universe will. Whoever you answer to will. And you need to do it and check yourself before they check you. Because when they check you, it's not going to be as fun as you may think it is. And it doesn't always have to be harsh. But you've been given the gift and the energy and the resources to hold yourself accountable. So when it's time to hold yourself accountable, take a deeper look at yourself and do it. Because again, you are a leader and you've been given that gift. So that's what leaders do. And you have to move in that way. So let go of the need to always be right. Okay? That's for someone. All right, now let's find out. Oh God, this is just so beautiful. All right, let's find out, how can you unlock yourself deeper? Pile 3, excuse me. Some of you may want to watch Pile 2. You may have messages there, okay? Pile 3. How can you unlock your potential even deeper? Pile 3. Okay. Stop obsessing. You equal tight ass, lightning bolts, and you think someone is lying. Okay, so continue to not obsess. You know, many of us, because this is my pile too, okay, many of us, you know, we can get very caught up on the little things, not the little things, but, you know, sometimes it's like one little thing can just really put us in this energy where we need to keep the thought looping and looping and looping in our mind. Because whatever that is activating something within us, okay? Because we get activated before many other people do. You know what I mean? Like, because we get that, because we hold those light codes that we're anchoring in the grid here, our activations are going to be on the first level. It's like when iPhone does an update, you know, or Samsung, whatever, when they do updates, right? They do it in a tiered way. Everyone doesn't get it at the same time. When the updates come from the different places in the universe, we, as the leaders, we get it first. So when we get activated in that way, that's like activating, we have that collective energy within us because we are dispersing those light codes. We're dispersing that energy to the collective. So something will hit us and we can, you know, obsess over it, because we're feeling the same energy that the other people in the collective are going to feel. I hope this should make sense, but if it doesn't make sense, I hope this makes sense, okay? So don't obsess over it. You have the tools to work through that. Work through any obsessive energy, work through any obsessive thoughts. Because when you work through it, again, that energy penetrates Okay, it penetrates and it activates others, so they're not going to obsess over it as much. They're going to be able to easily let it go, or they're going to work through it in their own way. It's just going to keep trickling and keep moving the way it's supposed to. So as a leader, you have to set the tone. You have to be like, okay, this isn't going to take me over. I'm not going to let this energy take me down, push me into something that I don't want to be caught up in. So stop obsessing, okay? If you feel like you are tight right now about something, like loosen up. Let me read the back of this. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Again, this is like, okay, unlocking deeper. This is like, because you get so dedicated about your mission, because there's so many things that you want to do, you can't tackle everything at once, okay? So you have to have a balance. The gift of being a leader and the gift of being here on earth is about having that balance and enjoying the pleasures here on earth. Yes, you could still be devoted. Yes, you could still be dedicated. Yes, you could still be very steadfast and loyal to the journey, but you have to have that balance of enjoying life and not letting life pass you by and not enjoying the gifts that we have here to be here on earth during this time, because we have to recharge too. Remember, we're taking in a lot of that energy that is so, even though we are higher vibrational, we're doing our best to move through it, we still feel that energy as well, because there's a lot of challenging energy here right now. So it's like we have to do what we have to do to recharge, to rest, to have fun, to have that balance. Because again, when we do it, that energy penetrates. It's felt within the collective. It just moves through the collective to help to create more balance and equity for other people as well. So you think someone is lying? They are. So that's going to be for a personal message for someone. If you feel like someone in your life is lying, they are. But this is about unlocking deeper and unlocking through the truth. Okay, being able to see things from a clear lens and a grounded perspective, and also being able to see past the illusions. The more clearer you can see, the more grounded you are, the more you can really see things for what it is, okay? Because being a higher vibrational being and a leader like this is easy to not always be as grounded in everything as you should, okay? So the more grounded you are, the more grounded in the truth, the more grounded in the present moment, you can see past the illusions, you can see past the things that don't make sense, okay? And finally, with this lightning bolt, figure shit out on your own. This is what you're already doing, okay? You're already doing that. So continue to figure it out and continue to be unpredictable, but not in a unhealthy way. Unpredictable in a way of, you're going to tap in to the resources from the universe that you have, from the different places, the different support systems that you have throughout the universe, because you're very connected. You're going to tap into those frequencies to figure it out, because your energy, your information, where you're channeling from is divine. Knowing that you're divinely guided, trusting that you're divinely guided, and trusting that the solutions and the information that you're channeling, most people don't have access to. Only a few. And I'm not saying a few like literally 3, but I'm meaning like not many people here on earth right now have access to those type of frequencies and energies to tap into that. Okay, so you've been given the gift to figure it out, and you continue to use that to move further on your journey. So if no one told you that they love you today, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm proud of you. Thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you for being dedicated to your path. Thank you for leading. Thank you for being a leader. You are an amazing leader. Don't let anyone tell you that you are not. You are a dynamic leader. We need you. We are grateful for you. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.